You been working out?
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
Almost agree with you guys, but there's one little problem. Okay, there's three problems. The good the good news is that I like M. Bison a lot. The bad news is associated with three characters I despise, even though I never gave Eleni a chance and stuff like that. She's just a spin kick type of character and stuff like that, and I don't know, maybe there's some charm to her that I'm missing out on, but As you can imagine, it's kind of weird. Really weird. Don't I have armor? That's really good. Who's this whore that's beside me? We gotta find one more Alliance member. Just one more to hit that threshold. Maybe I should stop mentioning the word New Alliance. That might scare some people off. Would you, wait, would you do very... You did very well with Bison after 2 weeks of putting in some works. Oh yeah, 2 weeks. Let's see. 2 weeks will require some sort of payment of some sort. And every single solitary... You know how many rental things I need in order to make that happen, by the way? You, come on. What are you running off to? Busy, huh? What about you? Silver. 77, that's high enough. We don't want anyone too low level. Goro Majama? Antonio. These guys are coming with such weird names. How the hell do you have... Boy, he just has no idea. You know, I keep talking about how people have no fucking idea what they're doing, by the way. No one is pushed and everyone's retarded in this game when it comes to... Some people are. This one might be the one. Please let it be the one. I can see it in your eyes. Well, she's not saying no, so, you know, we're only going to stop until she says no. What about you? And all right, we finally have ourselves a new member. That's a friend request. Nope, they're a party animal too. Okay, great. Tonight will be Xbox 360. I'll try online. Like I said, if I ever go back online, it will be Street Fighter 4 or Marvel 3, and even though I never played Marvel 3, but I have it for some reason. All right. Yeah. I do have MK9, shockingly. We've got to fix this. Okay, actually, this person had the idea where their gear is going in. Okay, great. They're not complete idiots. They're just not trying as hard as they can, or should be trying as hard as they should be. But how do you articulate somebody about how fixing their shit, then? Damn this Antonio. Alright, we have a new alliance man, by the way. Better go ahead and tell the whole group. Alright, they must have got their quest. It's time to get down to business. Here. And get that yellow on. You might know how to text. I'll give him a couple of seconds before we start. No? Okay. They probably dropped it the second they saw that thing. Damn you, Tim! Too close to me. Sweet. Now we can work on that damn tree. Hell, I might dedicate a whole stream to actually building something that I've seen online. I'll steal someone's content. Yeah, that's it. 3 separate missions. I think MK servers are actually down. Down? No! How else am I going to finish off somebody? I can't do it in real life. It has consequences. But not the type of consequences that you're thinking about, though. Don't worry, people, this will be quick. And there'll always be a time for Street Fighter 6. Of course there will be. It's just, more than likely, I'm going to spam the hell out of that, whatchamacallit thingy. That rental thing. Again. I've completely forgot about Akuma. Even though his jumping nonsense is, just as annoying. Okay, I take it back, it's not nearly as annoying. And I'm going to assume they haven't done their task yet, too. Well, not their task, but their quest. So now they get a little treat with it, too. But that's for the system to do. What a flashy entrance. And don't worry, this game is rated M for mature, so if you're not into boobies and stuff like that, you've been warned. Wait, is that who you're picking next? Yes. Thanks to your insight on analyzing my playstyle, I never knew Bison was that fun to play. It was quite hilarious. No, I meant you were picking Akuma next. I was, but like I said, Bison absolutely stomped the life out of him. Figuratively. What the hell? I have like 6 or 7 characters on this server. 6 or 7 characters on this server? Why? This person seems dangerous to have this many people. I better not think about it too hard. At least we killed him this time. They have a gun. Did they even pull it up a blight round at all, I wonder? Died in the sky. Great. Why am I playing this little minigame with him? I don't know. I should be hitting him regardless. Star gems. That really wasn't placed in what I completed, but hey, more star gems is great. Now we immediately switch to doing, I'm surely I have enough triggers to take care of a, another fight. Alright, next. I think I already had those before. Probably have a bunch of them. Nothing important in here, from what I can tell. Yeah, retrieve those again. Hydro Thunder? I love that game. I used to play it at arcades all the time, and then and it was always a pizza joint too, by the way. I don't understand how it's a pizza joint, but it was just something I loved, man. That and Area 51 too. The classic arcades. Oh, and yet before you say it, cruising erotica. Thankfully, I have a place near where I live that still has an old school arcade, thankfully, where I can just play Dig Dug and enjoy all the what was it called? Inflation content and continental drift as much as I want to. But something about blowing up a creature is hilarious. Finally, some people. I thought it was never going to happen.
PSE burst.
They're in a PSE burst. Gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up. Hopefully they make it in time. This isn't really for me, but this is for them. Hydro Thunder has a sequel. Really? I wonder how they improved the formula. That's my biggest concern, in all honesty. I actually have to stay here for a while to level up because it's kind of funny. They made it great. They can possibly get silver and gold enemies here. Oh, there are a few golds here. So speaking of old school games, you know how much I love the old school Street Fighters? I mean, I'll still play that. Even to this day. But never Super Turbo. Alpha 2, sure. I'll play Alpha 3 under, like, certain conditions. If I have, like, unlimited, like, guarding. Like, then I'll do it. Then I have to struggle with those super combos. Even though the game did try to take away the inputs. Well, actually, I just hate how the way it does anti-airing and light attacks in mid-air. Really irritating. These changes, man. And for what? Who was complaining about the changes of 2? He was hilarious for a reason. Hopefully my new friend can read the room here, but with several accounts, surely they know how things work by now. Right?
First.
There. If it's a gold, that'd be great. But some golds do show up here. They're already there. Alright, I can do this now. The gold version, okay, it's guaranteed now that they get the thing they're looking for now. Someone's inventory is going to get blown up from here. Good thing these things still hit pretty damn hard, even without my input. Alright, we should be good now. Probably going through his inventory right now. I got black screen, lol. Alright, they're on PC. Right, they have their limits. They're probably absolutely getting destroyed by this. Alright. I can't get anything. Alright, they have to get past the silly black screen that happened because of a gold burst. It's like, of course it happened. What did you think was going to happen, you people? Huh. Alright, mission pass, let's see. It's me again. I don't remember the names of TNT Online people, sadly. Well, let me start. Well, as long as you can play, that's all that really matters. Even though you could probably... Oh, that's the word I'm looking for. You could probably... And it depends on how recently you've been playing games, by the way. Go to your friends list and check for played together. That's what I would do. Maybe they'll show up if the list goes far enough. But it's like it goes pretty damn far, honestly. You might be able to find them. Assuming you don't play Fortnite. Because it sure does show up a lot of different people here in Fortnite. Man, I can figure out how many people actually show up in my, whatchamacallit, in my lobbies per match. That's actually a pretty funny realization. Also, the Japanese version of TNT Tournament Fire for NES has an exclusive team battle mode. Really? Man, that sounds so cool. A team battle mode. For all your rage-inducing pleasures. Alright, yeah, I guess, but hey, if you want to play some games, I'll make an exception for you. I mean, you're a special case. A very special case. And I owe something to you to some extent. So just let me know. Doesn't matter when it happens. Just know that, you can, yes, you can activate the, enhance element options. Pretty cool, to be honest. It sure is. Keep these, deposit those, and let's see. I want to say this is trash, but we'll keep it anyway. Alright. New guy is restarting his system. I believe they are back. Yeah, I see it too. To be honest, my favorite content of yours is when you're the fighting games, but every content you do is amazing. Really? Because I try really, really hard to make this game content, and I know I trash in this game so much and stuff, but, you know, luckily, sometimes, you know, it can help. Sometimes this game has, it has naked characters that I can comment on from time to time, right? Because that works too. Like this little bacon squat right here, who has 2 girls with him, who may not actually be girls to begin with. Sizzling bacon. And it even looks like bacon from right here. So I guess being able to recognize that symbol the second they come over is great. I thought they're twins. Best of... And yeah, it's exactly what you think it is, by the way. They probably couldn't spell the whole thing. I feel like I never got a good look at my partner or something like that. I'll just check by their gear. Alright. Alright. No, this is a different character. Alright. But fix your gear! D-Sim 3s and E-Pity 3, please. I might have to get myself a new pose or buy one. When Sega starts making content that I like, then I'll start buying it. Only then will I care. Hero? I feel like I've met him before. Let's check their gear real quick. Okay. I'll say good because I just noticed that little change. Alright, I should be able to do this, right? Just I should be able to click on here. Go to other, trigger quest. And an exception, and there should be no problems. And this is a strong hypothetical, like...
Emergency announcement.
What the...
A high energy reading in the steer region and are currently assessing the situation. All ARC's defenders, please prepare for deployment.
I think they're strong enough to do Nameless City, by the way. That might be fun content to work with. Hell, we could have skipped this because this would have counted as a quest. Oh, we're doing it now, at least. I gotta change the appearance of my style weapon. I know I have better Talus looking gear. Let's see. Better looking Talus stuff. Not for Talus. Let me sure I have light magic. I do. It'll be alright. Come on, you bums, let's go! And maybe just for you guys, maybe I will switch to a fighting game real fast. But after I take care of business, I mean, we technically reached our requirement already.
What's going on inside? Please.
Should be safe up here. He's getting away, no! We weren't hitting hard enough. So considering that guy's level, that's probably the issue. Possibly. Yep. Yeah, we'll still never forget the joys of fighting games. Make no mistake. It's definitely a niche thing. And action games, too, like Dragon Quest Heroes. Definitely something hard to come by. Like my other friend was mentioning before about how there's a huge bunch of people playing Left 4 Dead. Well, this game, well, Dragon Quest Heroes is considered a dead game. But I keep finding a way to bring it back to life. Ha 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 ha.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed a high energy reading in the steer region and are currently assessing the situation. All ARC defenders, please prepare for deployment.
Alright. I don't know if it's clear, but I'm going to say it anyway. You look weird, but maybe we'll do. Alright, let's get the whole team involved, actually. Thanks for the invite, but... I left my... Fine by me, I'll make sure I never make that mistake again. Wait, is their level high enough? Hmm. Battle power check. 4982. What is the battle power requirement for this thing? Uh, 4712. What kind of gear do they have again? Alright, they have one pro grade. My goodness, I gotta help them out too, by the way. They managed to get a ratty. That's a lot of money to... That's a lot of money. Okay. Yes, it is low. We can hit, we can hit if everyone is okay with that. Here, let's see what they feel about it. Alright. Later on, I'll upgrade suggestions on the Alliance Bulletin. Five minutes left. Alright. Create. Access. You can enter Alliance space. Oh. So, they both have access. I expect the guy with the multiple accounts to have it. That makes sense. The other guy wasn't too sure, but no way. Both of them have an indication they ain't new to this.
An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages.
Fuck.
Please prepare to deploy.
What's the most important thing right now? And for his sake, we're going to say EXP. I will defeat them. Yes, please defeat all of them. They get on my damn nerves. To get Alliance Mag boost.
Dark Fall's arrival confirmed. Immediately divert its attention until the central cannon is fully charged. We're counting on you.
They should know how to access it. I mean, but I got the important stuff. We're all here, great. I think a few more alliance tasks will take care of it, really. And I will make a small exception for this game and actually play the original base to get it up to rank 5. Or a very specific rank I'll probably get it to. I'll probably get it to like rank 2 or 3 or something like that, maybe. But 5 would prove that I've played, whatchamacallit. Like the first game, man. The first game was something. That was single player content.
Attention Ark's defenders. We are beginning a counteroffensive against the powerful enemies in the Steer region.
Oh, good. We have our first a fetish character. Standing right next to one of my characters. I have built it, but it's huge. You know, I could have just made one of them an extra, wait, who's me? Alright. Good answer. We don't want to miss out the, quick and easy, just like everything else in life. Well, some things. Wow, we're getting 5 people? That's crazy that we're getting this many people. We're getting 7 people? That's kind of weird to get this many people. And on a deck, and on this right here, too. Because the freaking whatchamacallit isn't that bad. It's not. It is not as bad as Luther. It makes you feel bad. I wonder if their power level is high enough for the other thingies. Let's see. How to convince these people to upgrade their weapons, I wonder. What a particularly tough decision that is to make. Gotta find out to see if we have a quick layout here.
Detecting a large energy reading from the sky.
I think we have a detector. I think we do. Actually, they have the same symbol. Let's what we're looking at here. That's a ride.
Take a little more time before the cannon is ready. Please, do your best to slow it down.
So I can switch to this mode now. It's like the hedgehog, man! How much time do I have left? Wow, 1 hour left.
Ark's defenders stay to the flight. What's going on inside? Please.
Great, and that's how you take care of that. Now they said they were like at 450 or something. It's 450-ish. That might still be in the line, in the way to do the whatchamacallit, the limited time quest. You know, technically, we can still do Star Gem hunting if we were to go for previous boss fights. Technically. Shall you defeat your rivals? You know, I haven't spoke to my rivals in a while. Probably gonna go ahead and make some. Again. Alright. Check our options and yeah, sure, maybe I'll go pay my rivals a visit. Let's see. What's his limited time cost? He's actually capable of doing the limited time quest. Alright. Yeah, if you two are okay with that. Yes. I just love the embarrassing, arrogant players. I mean, like I said, you'll see a lot of that in certain games. I would play Marvel. Maybe after this game, I'll probably switch to Marvel really fast, if I can find anybody that isn't playing Marvel 2, by the way, because they are the sickest individuals you'll ever come across, by the way. Sickos and sanos, and it's just like you have to be some degree of scumbaggery. Alright, let's check one more thing before we start that limited time quest. I kind of despised it, but I'll make an exception for them. 17, of course. I'll send this person a friend request. Hope that wasn't the same person. That'll be alright. Damn, really? They're going to uninstall the game. Well, actually, I've done that a couple of times myself, actually. No, this is from a different response. They probably have no idea what I'm doing right now. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't even know what the elements are going to be in here. I just have to quickly identify to see. Why can't you just intimidate them all with Sentinel? No, I have to. I found a replacement for Sentinel. You know, like I found what's his name. Honestly, after this, I'll probably I will lab Marvel 2 is what I'll do. But actually, playing people online, like I said, it's you get comments. You really do. People beat you bad enough. They'll be sending you the message, not the other way around. The best you can say is that use a top tier team. Alright, identify the, They're here already!
Trial start.
Getting hit twice like that's crazy. Right, this is a routine after all. People being mad and they beat you. No, they just shit talking, you know? They're like, ha ha, or stuff like that. You'll get that a lot in Marvel too. But do I really have to go through that kind of pain? Should I go through that kind of pain? At all? Yo, this thing is here? I feel like... Let's see. There's lasers everywhere.
Success.
And jump to the next area. Oh, it wants to really hop all over here. Just to take care of it.
Trial start.
I think I'm actually hitting that damn thing. Now you gotta pay for that now. Pretty good so far, believe it or not. What is that floating thing up there?
Success.
The pushing goes here, huh? Okay, sure. I'm serious about the Marvel 2, whatchamacallit thingy. I could definitely cut it short here after I tell this person about the, whatchamacallit thing user.
Trial start.
Really, this is here. A barrier. Controller went dead for a second all of a sudden. I don't want to have to pop this thing open again. Why is that voice? No, it's him? Really? Zepeto is here. Wow, now I really gotta come back here. He's like one of my favorite bosses. Right, that. Dude, there's dudes everywhere. But we still have to fight the boss, though. What a shame. I mean, this is a defense mission, so it's still going to be hard. I would go to, whatchamacallit. It says it's completed. That's all the notification I need. Alright, so we didn't complete the thing. Just introduce them to the rewards. And then I'm going to take me a break from this game and hop over to, I gotta go to my back room and get the other console thingy. Because all I have in front of me right now is Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and Street Fighter 6. But I'm in the mood for Marvel. Haven't touched Capcom vs. SNK in a while either. And I get the whole point of Marvel 2 is just using the best team and stuff like that, but do we really want a world where we're using the best team? Trash. 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 I'll get rid of these. Got Majin stuff, that's pretty good. Just swallow this all up. Deposit into here. Okay, great. Alright. Alright, time for rewards. Oh yeah, use all cheap resources available. If I knew how to use a cheap resource, listen, I'm probably gonna lose anyway, so it's better to lose with an average team and have some sort of comeback than lose with a top tier team and then have absolutely nothing to say. All right. Any last words, team? That's all, huh? Alright, I was gonna buy something, but, and I do want to upgrade these armors. How was I gonna upgrade them? Those two had to be replaced with something. A Terra and an Ultimia, something. Larze. Boy, I thought that was quite the joke back then. Skynet. That's a good one. Let's see. I'll do my other alliance task later. I got it for completion. Bye, friends. I will give them 15 seconds to reply.